Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's that boy Rich. So today I'm at the freaking post office in Baytown. Seems someone just stole stuff out of my package over here. Lost my receipt and let's see what's going on. So let's see what can happen. Called the 1-800 number, nothing. So me and my wife had to come out here, use this little kiosk thing, but because I lost my receipt, no one's willing to do anything for me. But someone dropped off in my mailbox an open package, so here we go.
Hello. Hi, I have a question. My husband came in on Monday and he sent out 2 medium priority mailbox boxes.
Yes,
They sent to California.
the flat rate 1435.
He lost the receipt. We have the transactions where he did 2 of them. Can we get the tracking?
Can they pull a tracking number from his credit card purchase?
Okay. Well then, I have another issue is that this was in the second package that did not get delivered.
In it?
In the box, but this was in my mailbox yesterday. My personal mailbox. But this is opened?
It's the wrong address?
No, ma'am. This was so I had about $2,000 worth of makeup donated for a cancer benefit to be auctioned off in California. So the other box made it yesterday. This was in the other box. So somebody opened the box and somehow the postal person delivered it back to this address because this is him. I was saving these for all the makeup I was sending.
And I mailed it in her name. So like, how do they know to put that back in my box? They had the address on it.
Okay, so you're gonna have this, you gotta take a picture of this, the front and the back.
Okay, and then I filed a claim back in March for something else that happened where all the makeup was taken out of the box. But
I know you did it once before, but after 3 times you gotta investigate it, riding the route, checking and see what the carrier is doing.
Oh no, that's fine. No, but I'm just saying I have the other number claim that I didn't pursue because I was supposed to get a call back that I never did. Yeah. But basically, the postal service person who marked the number, she marked number 3 on the box. You could see it on the tape to put it like we had the community mailboxes. Well, when we got back in from out of town, somebody had cut it open, taken out all the makeup, and then retaped it back up with Scotch tape. And nobody has access to our mailboxes but the postal service. And this is super sketchy.
This address?
This address.
You said you got 3.
But we sent the 2 boxes to Fairfield, California.
She's saying it. Her and us. The carrier.
We give you 3 keys. No one else, out of the 3 keys in your family, no one else have a key.
Correct. We only have 1 key. We moved there in August.
And you got the key from who, your landlord?
From the previous owner.
The previous owner has the other 2 keys.
Okay, but
Thank you very much. Okay,
that does not knock you out.
Well, whenever you move into the house, we don't want you to get your old keys from the landlord. That means someone else has access to your mailbox.
Okay.
We want you to come in and we want to do a work order. We want you to have the only 3 keys to the mailbox, period.
Okay, but that doesn't explain
explain this.
why that came out of my
This
package.
needs to be investigated. I was trying to find you a complaint form.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But still, you need to fix it to where can't nobody else get in the mailbox but you. So when you come in here and make accusations about the carrier, we know for a fact it was the carrier.
Okay.
But
I
right
do know it was
now-
a carrier because there were other packages in my mailbox that were from Sephora that were untouched. It was just one person, one day that came to deliver it. You could see.
What day was that on? This was
No, not this one. I'm talking about my previous
It was
one.
like
I'm
months
just saying,
ago.
like this wasn't even going to my house. This was being sent to California. This was
went
taken.
in the box to
Some-
get it out of the box.
Correct.
In order for you to have it.
But this must have just been lying around somewhere for somebody to pick it up to return it back to me. Like somebody was a good Samaritan. But that's like $1,000 worth of makeup for an auction.
I need some complaint form. What happened to them? I made them move. It's like somebody moved because they didn't. I made them up.
And I sent these out Monday.
Yeah.
and I got one of the receipts. It feels like maybe they found the receipt here and then like boom.
It's convenient.
Because it was took it. I'm not making any accusations though. I'm just saying.
That's what you are doing. We're making accusations.
They ain't got no cameras in here or nothing. A government facility. The mail got stolen.
Let me get one of those tracking numbers of the date this happened so I can find out what carrier it is.
And then the other one was done right before or right after that.
But this one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Was
This one was delivered.
But this was in it.
No. The box that we don't have the tracking number for, this was in the other box.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why I was just trying to see if I could find.
I had inventory of all the contents because it was going to somebody who was going to be doing an auction. So I mean, this was part of the stuff that was missing that she didn't get yesterday.
Okay, so in order for me to be able to do something, to file a complaint, to file an inspector myself, I need to pinpoint it to a particular carrier.
Okay, I
And
understand.
on my complaint form, I let the postmaster know who this carrier is, what day it was. But I'm unable to do that. But I can give you the postal inspector's number, and maybe you can discuss it with him. Maybe he can figure out another
Why are you
alternative
unable to make the complaint?
without a tracking number. I can't go and make accusations about a carrier, and I'm not sure exactly what carrier
But
touched the
wouldn't the
package.
two packages that were going to the same address from Texas to California have gone together?
Not necessarily, but I can see when this one got there.
Like
This one got there yesterday.
Like
yeah.
when I dumped everything in there, the two boxes, like, do y'all have like a scanning system?
I scan them, and when you dump them in, I have to scan them. That's what I was doing when I just came up.
So you couldn't figure out what packages were scanned on Monday?
Because we only sent 2 to California, to a
What do you
person.
mean, scanned by the carrier or scanned
Scanned by
accepted
here.
in here?
Scanned it here. What I don't understand is how we couldn't find the tracking number through his credit cards or through this receipt because
Why come it ain't on this receipt if we paid for them both at the
he
same time?
paid for his kiosk.
Well, when I paid for it, it only let me do one at a time, because I paid for the whole like label, and then I had to redo the next one.
And you lost your receipt.
Yes, ma'am. I left it here somewhere. That's why, because I looked all my car.
You know, you can just scan them on that machine and it tells you all the information about it, but okay. Okay, so I'm gonna call the station manager up because it's out of my hands.
Okay.
Because I know how to do it with the tracking number, but without one.
No, I understand that.
Okay.
That's why we brought in the bank receipt or
To
the
show-
bank statement
'cause I got
to show
two-
that we do
two
have
separate
two
purchases.
consecutively. And this
This
number,
is one of them.
Yes,
Yes.
that is one of them.
That one was already
And this
delivered.
number means nothing to me. So
Just-
I was trying to figure that
I
out.
was trying to figure it out on
But
your
they are
website.
two different numbers.
I even called your 1-800 number. They didn't want to help. They said to go to the local place.
Okay, hold on a moment.
Let me see if I can pull it up in this thing. It's really convenient, man. You can take my money, but you can't reprint out something. First time they took from our mailbox, and like we went out of town and we came back, and like my wife's makeup was completely dug out and put with some other crappy makeup that was already old and used. She made a report here. Nobody did anything. So now we wait. Yeah, like it has to have something scanned. Like if it made it through here.
You have a problem with the mail being opener?
Mail being open, we don't know the tracking number.
Okay, without a tracking number, there's no way we can trace it from here. That's why we give you the number to the postal inspector, and then I can do an investigate and see what's going on. But if you don't have a tracking number, it's no way for you to
This
track.
was in the box that can't be tracked. This was taped up. I was sending it to somebody who was doing an auction for a cancer benefit. This was taken out of that box that was never received. The other box was received yesterday. And this was in my personal mailbox yesterday morning.
Okay, so this is the one you're saying something that's been taken out of?
No, I'm saying this was taken out of the big box.
Oh, that you sent out?
Yes. And like they just dropped it off in my mailbox with like no
you can see where it
letter.
was taped because I saved these things so I can
Are
have
you
them out.
filming us?
Right now, I was right now, but I can turn that off.
Please do.
Okay. What's going on, YouTube? So after we left the post office, we checked our PO box. We went to get some Burger King, but we were kind of still like upset. So in the footage that I posted, I was told to cut off the camera because the lady kept watching. And after that, all she would just talk about is they couldn't do anything. How many keys did we have? We cannot put the blame because it could have been Houston that delivered it to us, which didn't make sense because if you go behind that post office, and I live in Baytown, there's a bunch of delivery trucks over there. But pretty much they gave us the number to the inspector guy. Me and my wife were really disappointed. We're disappointed for the fact that this makeup was to go to California and be a part of an auction. It was like over, how much was it worth? It's about $1,000 of products that were going to be auctioned off for my sister-in-law's little brother named Devin De La Rosa over there in near Fairfield, California. He's going through some, medical conditions out there, and this would be to help out with a lot of, just help out a little bit. And, if you auction off stuff, whatever. But that's all we're really upset about because the fact that this wasn't even for us. Like, this wasn't even benefiting us. This was to go for someone else. And the way they acted was like nothing happened or it's not their fault. So, yeah, we're going to call the Inspector General. But pretty much, someone stole one of me and my wife's package that we sent to California. And I don't know how, and this is what we were trying to explain with them. How the heck did they know to drop this off into my community mailbox that I have for my neighborhood? I know this has my address and everything in it, but like I sent it out with my wife's name and we paid for it. So this was already pre-packaged in there.
Whoever delivered that may know where the other stuff is.
Yeah, and that's what we're trying to get to is to figure out who delivered it and like just give us an explanation. Just give us our stuff back. But yeah, this was not for us. It was for my sister-in-law's little brother, Devin De La Rosa. And yeah, to help out with some medical stuff that he's going through right now. So, it's that boy Rich. And again, I'm not trying to slander and I'm not talking mess about the USPS because I use them on a daily basis. You should see the packages I get in the mail all the time. From FedEx, UPS, but I get a lot from the United States Postal Service. I even have a P.O. box with them. And I never have any issues with them. They're very nice. The first lady who was on the video, she's always one of the people there that helps me. But this is a situation, I guess, that's above them. And in order to cover yourself, you got to do what you got to do. But please, everyone, if you see this video, please share this video. Because it seems that I'm not the only one that's going through this. And this happened to us twice. And it's all with makeup. As a male in 2019, I already know how much this makeup is worth. This makeup is very valuable. Makeup, to everyone that don't understand, is very valuable. It's worth a lot of money out there. And whoever's doing this is not, just knows what they're doing. This wasn't no cheap makeup. So yeah, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. But mainly just share this video with everyone out there who might be dealing with these issues. Like I said, this was not for us. It's to support Devin De La Rosa in Fairfield, California. It's that boy Rich. Holla at your boy, and I'm out. Bye.
Perfect.